Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. Today is an exciting day. Today is July 2nd, Monday, and today's the day I'm starting my prep for the next show. I'm 14 weeks out and I feel super excited. Without further ado, guys, I would like to welcome you to the comeback series.
I am the warrior, I am the change. I've been hiding in the shadows waiting for.
Just gonna turn the volume a little bit lower, and I love country music, guys. I love country music. So I will be competing on Sunday, October 7th, 2018 in Lahti Nordic Fitness Expo. So that's gonna be good stuff. I feel so excited. Can't wait to hit the gym today, get this prep started. I weighed 92.1 kg this morning. I weighed 95 kg about 4 weeks ago. Then I got sick. I was in the flu for about 2 weeks, and my weight dropped down to 92. So 92.1 is my starting morning weight, empty stomach. My starting morning weight, so it's about 10 kg less than in 2016. So that kind of gives you a little perspective on how much just excessive fat I had on me during the last prep. I'm gonna show you guys my meal plan in one of the upcoming videos, like more accurately, but I'm starting from 3,000 calories, 195 grams of protein, 400 grams of carbs, and about 75 grams of fat. But I will show you the meal plan more accurately in the upcoming videos. But it's not really, the change is not too big, guys. I've been really like living the lifestyle, so the change from the improvement season, from the off season to this contest prep is really not that significant. I had the so-called Last Supper yesterday. We went on a date with Christine, had some burgers, some mud cake and ice cream, some candy, all the good stuff. But you know, the biggest change is that I'm not gonna be eating burgers weekly. I eat burgers like once a week, and then some unhealthier snacks a few times a week, but nothing really too crazy, nothing really that increased my weight, you know. So really be living the lifestyle, and the change is not too big now on this contest prep. But I will start doing cardio like right off the bat, not just to get rid of the fat, but to really just make my general conditioning a little bit better. You know, I haven't done any cardio during the improvement season, so I'm gonna do probably like 10 minutes of cardio after each work, and nothing too crazy, just like cardio. But now I'm gonna show you guys all the groceries that I bought yesterday when we were in the grocery store with Christine. So let's go. So let's check the refrigerator. So got some high bush blueberries, chicken, broccoli, gonna get it all out, tomatoes, eggs, olive oil, oats. Just gonna put them on the table. So this is everything I got from the grocery store. It's not much, guys, and I don't like buying a lot of stuff at once from the grocery store. So I go to the grocery store about 3 times a week, at least 3 times a week. But yeah, this is everything I'm eating. So in the mornings I have oats with some whey protein from my sponsor Mass. Took some pictures from Mass this morning, so that's why I got the pouch in there. And then I got some whole eggs, and I also with the oats I like to have high bush blueberries. And then lunch and dinner are the same: chicken, veggies. I like tomatoes and broccoli with some olive oil. And then we have a huge bag of rice in there. That's 10 kg of rice. So that's what I have with my chicken and broccoli and tomatoes. And then I have maltodextrin with the pre-workout, intra-workout, and then recovery product from Mass after workout. So that's where I get a lot of calories in as well. So that's pretty much everything I eat now during my contest prep. But like I said, I will show you guys my meal plan more accurately. I don't do meal prepping like ever. I eat everything fresh, but I can do that once for you guys to show you the meals in whole. So that's all I'm eating, guys. It's not rocket science. It's not rocket science. It's the basic healthy food that I eat all year round, and I'm just eating a little bit less. So that's what we're doing. The lighting is not the best, but I can show you guys my starting physique without the pump. So the lighting is really bad, but I guess it shows you guys, gives you some perspective on how I look right now. See the legs. My legs have never been this lean during off season. So that was my starting physique, so 92.1 kg is where I'm starting from. And now I'm gonna go back to work, eat, and then go to the gym to do my first upper body strength workout, the first workout after prep. And I'm probably gonna film a workout for you guys this coming Thursday when I train chest, shoulders, and triceps, and then I put the footage from that workout on this video as well, so I hope you guys like it. I'll see you soon. Hey, how's it going, guys? Today is Thursday, July 5th. It is about 7 p.m. and I'm at the house doing some stuff at the computer. I'm gonna mix my pre-workout soon because it's 7 p.m. and I'm soon gonna hit the gym and do a chest, triceps, and shoulders workout. I'm gonna film a workout for you guys on my own. Had PT in the morning, and then I went to take my mom and my little brother to the airport, and then got back home and been just at the computer. At the computer ever since. Today's my 4th day on this contest prep as well, so my weight has dropped down to 91.2 kg. So every morning I wake up, I measure my weight and write it down on my computer. So my starting weight was 92.1 kg, and now on the 4th day it has dropped down to 91.2. I don't want the weight to drop too quickly because I'm already pretty lean, so, and I'm still like 13.5 weeks out, so, but it is going down quite well during this first week, during the first 4 days. So I think in a few weeks my weight will be under 90 kg. It's been a while since it was under 90 kg, but the weight is looking good. It's time to mix the pre-workouts. I got my Better Body shaker right here, and first I'm gonna put in some Mass Pump pre-workout product from Myös. I actually got about 1 or 2 scoops left. This is the blue raspberry flavor. That's half a scoop. It's almost half. Yeah, pretty much only had 1 full scoop left. Yeah, well, that'll do. Then I will put in some beta-alanine, 1 scoop as well. And then a third ingredient, creatine monohydrate, 1 scoop, like that. And then 40 grams of maltodextrin. I'm actually gonna need to measure it on the food scale. So 40 grams of maltodextrin. Precisely 40 grams. And then some water. Put the lid on. Give it a good shake. Have a first sip. Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome to my commentary. So a little bit about my current training program. About 7-8 weeks ago, I started following a new type of training program for me. Tommy Takama asked me back then if I had ever tried a 2+3 training split. And I said I had read about it and heard about it, but I never really tried it myself. So Tommy told me to try it out, and I gave it a shot and started the 2+3 split. And what that means for me is that Monday is an upper body strength workout, right? 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps, and I do 2 exercises for chest, 2 for back, and then 1 for biceps, triceps, and shoulders. Then Tuesday is the same for lower body, Wednesday is off, and then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are more like typical bodybuilding type of workouts, just like this chest, triceps, and shoulders workout you're currently watching. So I do 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 15 reps, and so Thursday is chest, shoulders, and triceps, Friday is usually back and biceps, and then Saturday is usually legs and mostly quads, and then Sunday off. And I basically train hard for 4 weeks, then I'll take a lighter week, and then again 4 weeks of hard training, and I also switch up the main exercises. And I gotta say, the program has worked quite nicely. The strength levels have increased well in the strength workouts. And what is more, I have also noticed significant changes in the strength levels in the more bodybuilding type of workouts. So I've been able to move bigger weights than before, also in the 8 to 15 rep range. So if you haven't yet tried a 2+3 split, give it a shot and see how it works for you. I truly like the fact that you can train all body parts twice a week and do both lower and higher reps effectively. And I started this workout with the pec deck, and then I moved on to the little bit heavier chest press. And when it comes to training chest, guys, I cannot emphasize enough how important it really is to bring that chest up properly and keep it up throughout the set in order to activate the pecs. It also makes it easier to use and activate the pecs when you keep the core tight. And what I've been paying a lot of attention to is the position of the arms in the chest exercises. So for example, in the pec deck, I grab the handles at the same height as my chest and I keep my elbows slightly up. And then in the chest press, the arms are in line with the handles, so the elbows are not below the handles nor above them, they are in line with them. And I also extend my arms all the way in the chest press so that I can really activate the chest properly from the top to the bottom. With heavier exercises like decline and incline bench press, I usually leave the arms slightly bent at the top. With machines, I usually extend the arms all the way, and that really is a great way to make that upper chest pop up nicely. And then I finished the chest with cable flies. I first did 10 reps with a shorter range of motion, so I mainly focused on just contracting the pecs, and then right after I did 10 more reps with a full range of motion, and I did that entire set 3 times. And you know, I can still remember the times when I had just a chest a day and I did like 5 to 7 exercises for it because it was my major weak point. But nowadays my chest becomes completely exhausted and extremely sore after just a few movements, and that is really due to me learning how to train it and activate the pecs properly. So even after just a few basic exercises without any crazy special techniques, my chest really has nothing left to give. So a quick piece of advice: before you start training, for example, a lacking body part more frequently, or you start increasing the volume, etc. in order to make it grow, be sure you first really know how to properly train it. And after chest, I moved on to triceps. 2 exercises that look pretty much the same, 4 sets each. First one with a rope that has 2 handles, and then second one with a bar. And few key points: contract your core so that your lower back doesn't arch, chest up, shoulders down and back. And as you see, I keep my elbows in front of my body, which leads to triceps working more. And if you're used to pushing the bar straight down with your elbows tucked into the sides, I would really recommend you try this technique out and see how the triceps have to work just a bit more, as the purpose of the exercise is to give maximum love to the triceps. And then I finished the workout with shoulders, which are the strongest muscle group for me of the 3. And the first movement, seated lateral raises. And I think lateral raises really is one of the hard ones to learn, especially to teach. And you see a lot of different variations of it. I basically use 2 different ways how I execute the movement. Both look pretty much the same: chest up, elbows always above the wrists. And basically the only major difference is that I either bring the dumbbells a little higher up, which also activates the traps a bit, but I'm also able to use heavier weights. Or I do shorter range of motion, which only activates the side delt. And you'll see me use the latter technique here as well at the end of the set. And also what I'd like to point out is that, as you see, when I bring the weights up, you'll see me do a little twist with the dumbbells, which helps activating the side delt even more. And then next I moved on to seated shrugs. You know, I like to do shrugs both standing and seated with dumbbells, barbells, hex bars, you name it. But I think my absolute favorite is the seated with dumbbells. It really makes it easier to control the weights with the traps, and it takes away the possible assistance from the legs. But I love training traps. I love training traps. And then last but not least, I did the real delt machine. I usually start shoulders with either side or real delts. I actually don't do so many shoulder press exercises anymore, except for the real delts, as my front delts have been pretty dominating for many years, and I really try to bring my chest out more above. A few major key points again for the real delts: chest up, arms slightly bent, shoulders down and back, and keep the traps as relaxed as possible. I think keeping the traps relaxed is one of the hardest things to do, not just with real delt exercises, but with others as well. They are so easy to lift up and contract, so pay attention to that during your workouts. And then the most important key point: keep the elbows slightly up, in line with the real delts, in order to maximize their work. That is something I don't see a lot of people do. Usually their elbows are hanging low, which takes the activation away from the target muscles, so keep the elbows in line with the real delts. And again, pay attention that your traps still maintain as relaxed as possible. And as I have mentioned, I like to practice posing almost every day. You know, I really like the quiet evenings at the gym when it's just me working on my posing skills. It takes a lot of time, attention to detail, and patience to get the poses right. And a lot of times when I talk to people who are going to competitions, you know, they tell me they have just started practicing the poses and the posing routine, or they're about to start. They're 10-15 weeks out. Man, that is not how it works. The posing is your competition performance. You don't lift weights on stage, you pose, you show your physique, right? So if you're gonna compete, you better start practicing the posing early on. But that's all for today, guys. Hope you liked the video, and thank you so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up as it shows your support, and I will see you in the next one.